Hey travelers,
Good morning.
Mag, I, and Memom here on what day is it?
27.
Day 27 of our trip across the U.S. Last night we made it to Eagle Bay, and we really just barely made it. We were both exhausted by the time we got there and immediately got to sleep. This morning we started off and we're in Inlet. It's been a pretty rainy morning this morning, but it's let up just enough for us to shoot this video. We've got about another 300 miles to cover today. We're going to work our way through those interior pages, through the countryside, and passing in and out of villages. We should end at a good place today, and then we'll be at the western side of New York for the last couple of days. Looking forward to seeing what little gems today has in store. Can't wait.
After rubbing the sleep out of our eyes over in Alexandria Bay, we drove around the curve to Inlet. It had been raining all the way here, so it was very nice for it to let up a little bit for us to walk through this part. We let the sound of lapping water be our guide as we made our way to the virtual cache. It was a really good chance for us to stretch our legs while enjoying the cool morning air. It was interesting to see all these names as we walked over to the dock. And as it turns out, we weren't the only ones out here this morning. There was a whole family out playing and swimming on the water. Probably a little colder than I'd like though, because the beaches back in Florida look nothing like the beaches here. Alright, just a little ways down the road to Pine Lake Park. Yet another quaint little village up in the mountains. And another beach to check out. Yeah, it looks nice, but I think I'll keep my trunks packed on this one. The mini golf looked a little more up my alley though. This is like the kind of thing I'd dream up and then build with Legos. I've never considered a Lego mini golf course before. I might be onto something here. When we reached the city of Utica, we made our way over to Roscoe Conkling Park. This park rests at a high point of the city. The ski lift serves the top of the mountain, and you can only imagine this place would be amazing for sledding in the wintertime. As it turns out, the center part of New York is filled with a lot of farmlands. We spent a very significant portion of our day just rolling through the Green Hill countryside, dotted with cornfields, wheat, and many other staples. When it wasn't raining down on us, we kept our windows open and enjoyed the country breezes blowing in. And whenever we had a chance, we'd just stop to appreciate the views, like we did with these windmills on the hillside. And of course, a lot of people had vehicles sitting in their front yards, but there's certain ones you have to stop to see. And when you've got a tank pointing down the road like the VFW, you've got my attention. We hopped over to Sherburne to visit Rexford Falls. We were a little surprised to find this object in the entryway. Not something you'd expect to see on a bridge built all the way back in 1870. The bridge actually crosses right over the top of the waterfalls, so you actually have to look down to see the falls flowing right underneath your feet. Vertigo, anybody? We enjoyed our quiet visit to a little corner of Sunnycrest Park. We had the whole place to ourselves as we searched out the letterbox near this arch. A lot like my letterboxes back in Jacksonville. Our final stop of the day is the one I was most excited about. Syracuse University. I just love having the opportunity to check out college campuses. And especially old ones like this with roots back in time. Founded back in 1870, this place has been in operation for more than 150 years. And as you walk around the grounds with these monoliths towering over you, you know this place goes back a bit. And the statues across the grounds were really cool. Not all are safety approved though. Anyone up for lawn darts? At least this guy knew better than to shoot an arrow straight up in the air. That's why we have safety briefings. I was also glad Memom was with me, because she actually took care of all the hard work while I looked at all the statues. It was the Passion of Sacco and Vanzetti mural that actually brought us here. A very sombering piece.
Well, travelers, that wraps up another fantastic day on the road here with Memom. Today was a nice, easy-going day. We didn't have anything that was too pressing on time. We just rolled through the green hills and the trees of the countryside, enjoyed the farmland views, and we kind of took the day as it came.
Mag, let me ask you a couple questions. Okay.
I know several cachers who have gone to get all the counties in the United States. That's not too uncommon. It's a great achievement. But to also make these daily videos, what made you decide to do this?
Well, there was a lot of factors that went into me wanting to go do all the counties in the country. But what really decided me on making daily a video of it was just that I wanted to share with my children. They just moved to Japan when this started. I'll be coming to join them when I finish up. And they've been geocaching with me when they were young kids, but they really haven't been geocaching with me a lot as older kids, and it's tough for them. It's a lot of hiking. But I want them to see the places I go. I want them to see the things I experience and see how much the country and the world has to offer if you get out there in the real world and see it.
Let me ask you this. What I think I understand was the best part of this journey. But for you, what is your best part and the worst part of this journey, if there is a worst part?
The best part of this journey is getting to be with my dog. I've been working for the last 15 years solid. Been doing a lot of travel while I've been out on the road. And my dog's been getting older this whole time. I've never actually been able to just spend time with her. So now at her age, not knowing how much time we have left, being able to be on the road with her every day and see her sitting in the passenger seat or in the back when I have a guest. It's a really rewarding experience. As for the worst part of this, it's actually making the videos is pretty tough. I came into this with no video editing experience. I really don't do social media. I'm not good on Facebook. Don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. So the learning curve has been very steep for me as I do this. I generally will finish up a day between 9 to 10:30 p.m. and then I spend a good 3 hours plus working on a video for the night. So I may not get to sleep till 1 or 2, and then I'm back on the road again shooting by 7 the next morning.
Well, you've certainly done a wonderful job. I've been terribly impressed. I knew you were going to do this. I was kind of like, we'll see, Mag. But I've been truly impressed.
Back to you. What's been the best part of traveling on the road in May and Aichang?
Well, I've dog sat for Aichang plenty of times.
Years.
And she is a great dog, but I'm getting older. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. So it's kind of, let me prove I can do this one more time before you aren't part of the equation. Of course, the best time is seeing the country and hitting the counties and, catching up with you, because it's been a couple years since we've done a long trip.
And we've been giving you daily footage of the places we've been seeing, the rolling green hills, the waterfalls, the architecture, the statues. But at the end of the day, videos just don't do them justice. Getting out there and seeing them in real life can be really amazing and sometimes overwhelming. Okay, well, we definitely appreciate you all tuning in and joining us today. We've had a great time on the road. We've still got a few more days together here in New York before Memomls starts on her way back to Florida. We hope you continue to join us. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned because I'm going to keep these videos coming your way every day. Happy trails!
Mag has taken Aichang back to the car to get her in her spot. You guys, I'd really love for him to get 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and like, but tell everybody you know about this, especially geocachers, and let's hit 1,000 subscribers for him. Thanks all.